Hello and welcome back to another session of Therapy and Panel. It is now the Christmas season, and I gotta say, I didn't have that many holiday-themed books to really go through, and I kid you not, when I was looking through everything, this little number happened to be released on that following Wednesday. And I don't really have much else to say to go with that. So, yeah, let's kick into Spider-Man's Holiday Spectacular issue 1. I have a variant copy of the Thing skiing down the hill or something, being attacked by this floating robot eye. I'm not positive what's going on. It's not terrible, it's not great either. We begin at the Baxter building as Spidey is in the kitchen with Ben, preparing food for a Hanukkah party about to start. He asks Peter about his plans for the holidays, and he states he and Aunt May just watch old movies and build jigsaw puzzles. Hey, sometimes that can just be all you need for a great Christmas. We get this big splash page showing how big a giant guest list of the party when Pete gets a call from Aunt May telling him she is going on a cruise during Christmas, much to his shock and disappointment, but he's happy to hear that from her. Peter, you're my nephew and I love you, no, but geez Louise, I need some space from you every time, now and then, boy. Peter tells Ben he's heading home, feeling a little tired. And the next day, Peter gets a phone call from Captain Marvel getting an invite to an Avengers holiday party on their sentient headquarters called the Impossible City, and this looks like a sick party, I gotta say. Having a sentient house, it seems cool and all, but I wonder how it would feel whenever Tony comes in during one of his drunken stupors and pukes on the floor. I, for one, would not appreciate that. The party is going great, as it seems, and I start feeling something off, personally, when Tony is talking with Pete, inviting him to go skiing, but before he can even think about it, gets pulled away by Hulkling, who needs a buffer with his in-laws, specifically Vision, who, I gotta say, don't appreciate his tone talking about having family one day. Peter finally starts questioning him, something is off, when everybody is just acting so nice, even like Rhodey and Spider-Woman just saying, Spider-Man's here. Seriously, is this gonna end up being a thing where you're all revealed to be Skrulls trying to screw with me or something? The party continues being great, but from most of the conversations, it just seems like Spidey is being used as a buffer for conversations with people. I get it. I have awkward times with people too. Later on, Spidey got an invite from Daredevil to play Santa Claus at a local orphanage, and Peter asks bluntly if he only invited him because he heard he would be alone for the holidays. You know what, Spider-Man? You ever come to think that maybe I called you so I wouldn't be alone for the holidays? Always about you, isn't it? It is now Christmas Day as Peter has landed in New Orleans, being picked up by Logan, as he has been invited to spend the Christmas Day with the X-Men. This seems like a fun time that gives me memories of when I was younger, having everyone together. Heck, it almost makes me feel glad they all decided to go outside and actually play something like baseball. Peter finally gets a moment, and Logan admits that Ben heard Peter would be alone and got the word out to everyone. And Logan also wants to make it perfectly clear his invites aren't out of pity for him, but even though his type of humor isn't exactly his cup of tea, Spider-Man has a talent for lighting up a room, making people feel better, which is something that is always needed for the holidays. Okay, with how sweet of a moment this is coming from Logan, I gotta say, you're a squirrel, aren't you? Where's the real Wolverine? After this heartwarming conversation, Peter gets a call from Aunt May about, due to technical problems with the cruise, she's heading back home to see him, so with the help of the X-Men, he makes it back in time for he and May to spend Christmas together after all. And a big bonus the following week for New Year's, Peter and Aunt May return to have a good time on that cruise together, ending the issue. So that was Spider-Man's Holiday Spectacular, and for my diagnosis, this was a really good book. This brings out the holiday spirit, as it should always be, giving a reminder to anyone who doesn't have any close family. Be a friend and call them up to spend the holidays with you. You should never be alone for the holidays. It was also a nice change of pace to actually see a nice, heartwarming thing for a Spider comic. With all the years of Spider-Man getting dumped on with how much crap he gets, it almost feels it's a really nice change of pace. And with that, that will be the end of today's session. Thank you all for attending. If you liked the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And as always, I am the Super Guru, signing off.